Bonjour à tous. Hello everyone and welcome to Apprenons Ensemble. French for Beginners, Reading Practice number 2. Reading 2. Lecture 2. So here is the text that we are going to practice together. Okay, as I have mentioned in our reading practice 1, I'm not going to give you the translated text, because the goal of this channel is to help you improve your French skills. So I would like you first to try your best and get it translated. And if you do have some doubts, you can use a dictionary, but use it to translate word, not to translate whole paragraph or to translate the entire text. Okay. Now, after that, if you do have some doubt, please, you are welcome to drop me a message with your email address so that I can mail you the translated text. Okay? So, when we are talking about reading and speaking in French, there are two things that we need to take into account. First one, the silent letters, so which are nothing but the letters that we should not pronounce. In French, we speak and read by sound. So we should not pronounce each letters of a word as we do in English. The second things that you need to take into account are the liaisons. Okay, so according to my experience, this is the hardest part for the learners. It's always hard for learners to listen to a reader or a speaker in French if they do not ingrain into themselves the concept of liaisons, which is always used in French. So we will read this text as it is, and then after we'll practice both concepts and we'll have a final reading. Okay, so if you are ready, let's get started. Jour de la semaine. Le lundi, David reste toute la journée à l'école. Souvent, le soir, il pratique une activité musicale, le piano. Le mardi ressemble au lundi, sauf qu'il n'y a pas d'activité après l'école. David rentre chez lui pour faire ses devoirs et se reposer. Il y a des régions où les enfants ne vont pas à l'école le mercredi. David, lui, va à l'école le mercredi matin. Le mercredi après-midi, il se détend et va jouer au football dans son club. Le jeudi est comme le mardi, on ne fait qu'aller à l'école. Le vendredi, la classe dure toute la journée, mais elle est souvent plus courte pour laisser les élèves en week-end plus tôt. La journée est très longue pour David qui a attendu le samedi toute la semaine. Le samedi, il dispute des matchs de football avec son club dans le cadre de compétitions régionales. Le dimanche, il se repose et en profite pour faire ses devoirs pour la semaine. C'est déjà le lundi et toute la semaine recommence. Okay, so you can read it again, okay? And even pause and read it, try yourself, okay? Before you can again listen to my voice, okay? So we'll talk about the first concept. So reading 2, silent letters. Lecture 2, les lettres muettes. Okay, so if you do have any doubt about the letters that we should pronounce in French, please check on the top right corner of your screen. I'm going to drop you some links there that can help you out. So please, you can pause this video, go watch the videos that you will see there, and then you can come back and continue the video. Okay? Fine. So let's get started. So in the title, first of all, so we are not going to pronounce the S, okay, and the E. Okay. So, jour, So we are not going to say jours, jour de la semaine. Semaine. So I'm pronouncing the N but not the E, because if I was pronouncing the E, I was going to say semaine. So I'm not saying semaine. Semaine. Jour de la semaine. Okay? The first line. So we are not going to pronounce this E. Okay? So we say reste. So I'm pronouncing the last consonant but not the E. Okay? So I'm not going to pronounce this E also. I'm going to pronounce the T but not the E. Okay? And also this E, we are not going to pronounce it. And finally, the E for école. Okay? So, le lundi, David reste. Reste. You see, I'm not pronouncing the E. Otherwise, if I was pronouncing E, I was supposed to say reste. Reste. But I'm not pronouncing the E, so reste. Toute. You see, I'm pronouncing the final consonant, the last consonant before the E. Okay? Toute. Reste. Okay? This is a silent E, but there is a E with accent aigu before, so we are going to pronounce. So the E with accent aigu should be pronounced A. Okay? So if you have a problem also with the accent, please, I will drop you a link on top corner right. Please, you go watch the video about the accent in French. Okay? L'école. L'école. So I'm pronouncing L. École. Not école. École. Okay? So let's read the sentence. Le lundi, David reste toute la journée à l'école. Second sentence. Okay, this T, we are not going to pronounce it. Okay. We are also not going to pronounce the E and the U. Okay, so this rule you are also applying this rule in English. When you have Q and you want to have any letter after the Q, you need to add U. Okay, but this Q and this U, we are not going to pronounce them both together as K, the letter K. So we are not going to pronounce in English, U, and we are not going to pronounce E. Okay, so we are going to pronounce this Q as K. Pratique. Pratique. Okay, we are not pronouncing this E, but you are pronouncing the N before. Une. Okay, next one, musical. We are not pronouncing the E. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so souvent, le soir, il pratique une activité musicale, le piano. Okay, souvent, le soir, il pratique une activité musicale, le piano. So the question can be, why am I pronouncing this L, this E here, but I'm asking you not to pronounce the E here and here, example. So the video is there, but this is just a small thing. So we said when you have monosyllabic letters, we need to pronounce the E. Monosyllabic means a word made of one syllable. So when you have monosyllabic letter, we need to pronounce the E. Okay? But when you have more than one syllable in a word, then in that case, the final E should not be pronounced, but instead the consonant before that final E. Okay? That's why we are pronouncing this E, but we are not pronouncing this E, because this word is made of one syllable only, but this one is made of more than one, but in this case, exactly 2 syllables. Okay? So let's read this word again. Souvent, le soir, il pratique une activité musicale, le piano. Next line, we are not going to pronounce this E. Okay? Yes, this F, we are going to pronounce it. So we'll say sauf. Sauf. Okay? We are not going to pronounce this S. Okay? We are not going to pronounce the S here. We are also not going to pronounce the E. We are not going to pronounce this E. Sorry. Okay, we are going to read this E and Z as one single letter like A. E accent aigu. A. Okay, so she. We are not going to pronounce this E. Okay. This SE, ES, we are going to pronounce ES as E. Okay. we are not going to pronounce this S. And this ER, we are going to pronounce this ER as E accent aigu. So, E. So, let's have a look. Ok. So, le mardi ressemble au lundi, sauf qu'il n'y a pas d'activité après l'école. David rentre chez, you see, EZ, like this one at the end, it is E accent aigu. We need to pronounce it like E accent aigu. So, E. So, CH will be like English SH. So, chez. Chez. Ok. So, David rentre chez lui pour faire ses. Okay, so when you have ES, like this one, you need to pronounce when you have a 3 letters, mostly in 3 letters word, and having ES like this one, you need to pronounce E, that ES as E. So SES, LES, DES, when you have this type of word, you need to pronounce the ES as E. Okay? So ET standing alone like this one should always be pronounced E. Okay? So ER also at the end should be pronounced E. So EZ, ER, okay? We need to pronounce them A. And ET, it is when you have only ET standing alone, so there should be nothing, not like a ET at the end, no. It should be ET standing alone like this one, okay? So let's read again that sentence. So le mardi ressemble au lundi, sauf qu'il n'y a pas d'activité après l'école. David rentre chez lui pour faire ses devoirs et se reposer. So next line. So we say 3 letters ending with ES, so ES will be pronounced like E, okay? So région, we are not going to pronounce this S. Again, 3 letters, ES, so E. Enfant, we are not going to pronounce the S. We are not going to pronounce the T. The S also for pas, okay? So let's have a look. So il y a des régions où les enfants ne vont pas à l'école le mercredi. Okay? So don't forget 3 letters word ending with ES, DES, NES, LES, etc. So the ES, take them both together, the E and the S, and pronounce E. Okay? So next line. Okay, here we are not going to pronounce the E for école. Okay? Fine. Okay, so let's read the line. David, lui, va à l'école le mercredi. Next line. So the S for après, we are not going to pronounce. So we don't say après-midi. We say après-midi. So we are not going to pronounce the D also. Now we have ER. So again, same logic. So ER will be A. Dans, so the S, we are not going to pronounce the S. But the B here, we are going to pronounce club. Club. Okay? So, let's have a look. Let's read the sentence. Le mercredi, après-midi, il se détend et va jouer au football dans son club. Next line. So, we have EST. So, every time you have EST like this one, you need to pronounce EST as E. Like E accent grave. Okay? E. So this E we are not going to pronounce. The T also we are not going to pronounce. We have ER here. So the ER will be pronounced E. Okay? And we are not going to pronounce this E. So let's see. So le jeudi est comme le mardi. So we don't say est. Don't say est. We are reading all this like est. Okay? So le jeudi est comme le mardi. On ne fait qu'aller à l'école. So again we have QU, so we need to pronounce K. Okay? Don't forget this one also. Next line. We are not going to pronounce this E. This E also. Also this E. So the E also for journée. The S for mai. The E for L. Again, we have EST, so we need to pronounce E. Don't forget. Then this T also we are not going to pronounce. The S here. The E. Okay. Here we have ER, so we need to pronounce again E. Right? Then we have EST, so we should pronounce that ES as E right? Okay. Now here, it's not a 3 letters. So here we can pronounce this ES as E because it's not a 3 letters word. Okay. So here we are just not going to pronounce the S, but the ES. Okay. But we are going to pronounce the V. Okay. So élève. Okay. Then plus, so the S for plus, we don't pronounce, so we don't say plus, but we say plus. Okay. And the T, so we don't say tot, we will say to. Okay. So let's have a look. Le vendredi, la classe dure toute la journée, mais elle est souvent plus courte pour laisser les élèves en week-end plus tôt. Next line. So this E we are not going to pronounce. EST again, so E. Okay. G-U-E. Okay, so we are going to pronounce the G only, but like an hard G, like the G in go. Okay, but we are not going to pronounce the E and the U. Okay, so the D here also we are not going to pronounce this E. Okay, and the E for semaine. Let's have a look. La journée est longue. Okay, pour David qui attend le samedi toute la semaine. Next line. Okay, so this E we are not going to pronounce. So again, 3 letters ending with ES, so E. The S for match we are not pronouncing. The S here for down we don't pronounce, so we don't say danse, we say dans. The S for competition we don't pronounce. And régional, the ES we are not pronouncing. So let's have a look. Le samedi, il dispute des matchs de football avec son club dans le cadre de compétitions régionales. Next line. Okay, so the E here we are not going to pronounce. This E also we are not going to pronounce. So we said ET, so we are going to pronounce ET as A. Okay. This E we are not going to pronounce. This E also. So we have a 3 letters word ending with ES, so we are going to pronounce this ES as E. So again, this E, this S, sorry, we are not going to pronounce. And the E for semaine. Let's have a look. Le dimanche, il se repose et en profite pour faire ses devoirs pour la semaine. Okay. The last line. So again, we have EST here, so we are going to pronounce E. Okay. So this E we are not going to pronounce, but we pronounce the T before. Then this E also we are not going to pronounce, and this final E. Okay. So let's see. C'est déjà le lundi et toute la semaine recommence. Okay. So this is it for the lettre muette or the silent letters. Okay. Now we are going to talk about the second concept. Reading to liaison and silent letters. So in this part we'll talk about the liaison. Okay, but we are going to keep the silent letters inside the text and then add the liaison. Lecture 2, les liaisons et les lettres muettes. Okay. So here in this whole text we have only 2 liaisons. Okay, so we just go through and find them. So we have a liaison here. So we have a liaison between this S and the EN. So liaison made by S will create a sound Z. Okay. So here we'll have zan. Something said this one. Zan. So let's see. Okay. So we'll create a liaison between the S and the EN. So it will create a letter Z. Okay. So zan. Okay. So let me read this line for you. Il y a des régions où les enfants ne vont pas à l'école le mercredi. Okay. So this is the first liaison that we have in this text. So now the next liaison that we'll be having here will be here. Okay. So here we have again that S and the E accent aigu. So Z. Z. Okay. So let's have a look. Okay. Le vendredi, la classe dure toute la journée, mais elle est souvent plus courte pour laisser les élèves en week-end plus tôt. Okay. So if you do have a problem with the liaison, so please look on the top right corner of your screen. Also, I'm going to drop a link or some links for you to go and watch the liaisons. Okay, so this is the liaison that we'll be having for this text. So now we'll have our final reading, okay, before ending this class. Jour de la semaine. Le lundi, David reste toute la journée à l'école. Souvent, le soir, il pratique une activité musicale, le piano. Le mardi ressemble au lundi, sauf qu'il n'y a pas d'activité après l'école. David rentre chez lui pour faire ses devoirs et se reposer. Il y a des régions où les enfants ne vont pas à l'école le mercredi. David, lui, va à l'école le mercredi matin. Le mercredi après-midi, il se détend et va jouer au football dans son club. Le jeudi est comme le mardi, on ne fait qu'aller à l'école. Le vendredi, la classe dure toute la journée, mais elle est souvent plus courte pour laisser les élèves en week-end plus tôt. La journée est longue pour David qui attend le samedi toute la semaine. Le samedi, il dispute des matchs de football avec son club dans le cadre de compétitions régionales. Le dimanche, il se repose et en profite pour faire ses devoirs pour la semaine. C'est déjà le lundi et toute la semaine recommence. Okay? So this is it for the today's class. Please, you can play again the video and even you can practice and even start from beginning without the silent letters and the liaisons inside and try to find them by yourself, and then after you can again come at the end and have and cross-check your results. Okay? So this is it for the today's class. Thank you for watching and see you soon for another video. Merci. Au revoir.